Hi. Not sure if anyone recalled that I would do this live now. Anyways, I will sit there for a while. Maybe I should read some blessings. Hi, there is one person here now. Hello. I met with some people today and pulled some blessing cards they were very exact for those people. So maybe that's a good thing. Yeah. It's constant. Someone come in and then left. Well, I will do some. I will until someone maybe chat with me. I will pull some blessings for the one who come in now. Whomever that is, the one who come in and leave and come in and leave. Or maybe it's not the same, right? A blessing for you, whatever it is you might need. Let's see. Even if you leave, maybe you check it out after. I mean, or for anyone who also come in. But let's see. Wow. This is the one for you. Oh, a blessing on your health, actually. And the card here is quite wonderful. It's a dragon. It's a woman sitting with what is she holding? Like a cup, actually, almost like a teacup, golden one. But there is a dragon behind her, like curling around her, probably her energy then. I will just tune into this a little bit. This is about your health. A blessing on your health. Yeah. She also seemed to have a carnelian or some. Is that the right word for those crystals? Well, some goldish stone around the neck. I don't know. She seemed very content here though. But the energy is very strong. Still, so I guess this is the strength the card want to give to you. Let's see what it says now. Okay, let's see. Did I even write that is an audio? I tried to remember that because people get quite disappointed when it's nothing here. You can't see anything, you know. Sometimes I try to recall, but I forgot. Anyway, a blessing to inspire the blossoming of great good health within your life. May you, friend, be blessed with the rising of your own personal vitality. May life force flow into every cell of your body, inhabiting each fully with the desire for life and the yearning for the full feeling of all that is here for you to experience. May the cells in the blood sing their song with joy of being here. And may your bones be strong and whole, density knitted in the joints to keep you upright, ever moving into the next step, and a dance of love for the feeling of the world. May the muscles take shape and move with you, your form, and may there be flexibility at the great gift of movement for you. May your organs do their holy work, and may the health of the mind, curious yet peaceful, awakened yet restful, be yours. May the energy that belongs to the hail, whatever is that? Anyways, maybe this energy of the dragon there be yours, and may your every footstep bring a little more vitality, a little more joy in movement, a little more of a blessing to simply be here and in such good health. May you know peace within the temple of the body, and may a revival of energy be yours, like that of spring after winter, so you have a spirit shining with good health The energy all about you radiant, an auric field filled with wellness, a field of energy you can drink from and renew yourself each day and night of this lifetime. May the blessing of good health and joy in your body be yours. And should it be challenged, may you rise and meet the challenge with courage and security in the wisdom of your blood and bones, flesh and energy field. And may all that brings you back to wellness come to you again and again. Blessed be. Well, this is a very lovely card. I will hold this for a while. I feel almost like it vibrates with that feeling. Also, her clothes are, she have like lavender shoes and some blue earrings as well. And the skirt you have is like reddish pink, and then sort of a top that is green and lavender or bright blue. And I just feel that it's very much about the heart colors anyways. That's a very lovely card. Maybe I have to put a photograph of this up at my page so that you can see it. Yeah. On my Facebook, that is. Anyone who come across this later also, but then, yeah, well, you have to check the photos for this date. Anyways, yeah. Awesome. To take some time to relax also, rejuvenate. Well, I will sit here for a while by myself. If someone checks in, I will continue to do something. Otherwise, I will just sit here for a little bit. Yeah. And there are some budding flowers around in this image as well. Much green. Yeah. And this dragon also, there are grapes, I think, hanging down from a tree. Blue grapes. And I think they are ripe. So it's kind of, this card also shows that it's time for, I guess in this case, time for health. This card is also number 9. That can mean a lot of things. Yeah. So, but I think the time is ripe to, in your case, get stronger, recover. Yeah. She's sitting down right now, but this, I think, when I think about the text connected to this card, it seems like movement is encouraged also very much. So, still in a good pace and not do too much. She's very like cool and calm and relaxed, and I think that is a good way to keep that, not to push yourself, but also not to be stagnant, not moving, but keep building gradually, like this, like the dragon there. It's one grape at a time. In that way also make progress when it comes to whatever you do actively. Yeah. And the red also is very much about the physical, to strengthen the physical. And obviously the heart is both. It's a combination of the emotional and physical here. But I guess you will have to have the heart in it, or the motivation comes from there. So But it seems good. There is nothing to worry about here. Well, what else? I think that you have followed me for a while. I can ramble a little bit and see if someone checks in. The little dog, you saw not mine, but I borrowed and took care of a Labrador many years ago. This dog passed away the other day. She was sick, so they had to. Yeah, sweetheart. And today there were several. Just she was a black Labrador, and there were just black dogs showing up all around. I wonder if that was like a hello from her. She was probably the most, although I have had a lot of, I'm sorry, I'm bumping with the mic and stuff here, the cords. There have been a lot of dogs and other animals that I've loved. Very close and very dear to me, especially maybe the first one, but even, I mean, all are special, like people to me. But this one, we were like one almost. I mean, the connection or the contact we had, it was amazing, really. And that is also what I see in this card when I think about it. This connection to the dragon is both energy and the instinct, both the intuition and instinct. But it's like to lean towards or get support from that strength of an animal. That's so pure, and that's so to connect to that part also within ourselves. That's very, very, very healing also. Yeah. She's very beautiful, this woman in this card. Healthy and beautiful. Maybe it was for me. So, yeah. But anyways, to all of us, not to worry about anything. It will all be fine. Eventually, at least. So, and also maybe this dragon shows that even things that may seem scary to us, even others that may seem scary to us, may be the strongest support we can get. Yeah. If we just dare to come closer, we may realize that and see it clearer, and not have our eyes blinded by all preconceptions and yeah, things we've learned about what is bad and so on and so forth, or even the other way around. What would be the good? The black and white way of seeing things. But to be open to the uniqueness of all of life. There are someone on Facebook, so I'll just check that since no one is here. Well, anyways, so back to you now. Um, wow. So there is no one here. Maybe I will just sit here for half an hour. If no one pops in, then we will meet another day. I've been actually have intended to be here many days now in a row before, but I wanted to, but then I got so tired, really. So I felt I needed to sleep instead. Yeah. Mm. Well, I will sit here and wait and see if someone is patient enough to listen to it later. Maybe. Yeah. I will see if I can pick up something else from this card. A blessing on your health. The 9 also, among many, many things, apparently, as some of you very much know. But obviously, the 9 is an ending of a sort of a chapter or of a period of time, which I would assume have been troublesome when it comes to health for you here. So, but this is ending. You're beginning to heal. And I think since she holds this sort of a teacup and the dragon there eating those grapes, I feel like the things you ingest, is that the word? Take in, they are very important for your coming health. So choose the things that you know are beneficial to you. You are worthy of that. Yeah. And her hair. I think about that now. Usually when I was younger, even when I was very little, I had this super long hair. My mom kind of kept it long. And it was very thick, and I had it like to my butt, almost like very thick long hair. And I was so like blessed with very thick hair that I almost didn't have to ever brush it. It was like almost always like done. Sort of. It was very easy like that. And I was since it was so natural, I didn't even think about it. People said it to me, oh, your hair, or you have so much, not much, but a thick hair and everything. And now when I don't as much as I was used to, now I just see that everywhere, and how that also, the hair very much show health, or what you nourish yourself with, or the things you are able to not observe, but absorb. So yeah, this hair on this woman is very, very healthy and long, thick hair. Yeah, beautiful. So looks very natural as well. So that also represents this coming back to health in all ways. And just the balance, because I think the progress or the path towards greater health will be very relaxed and very comfortable. It will not stress you or be a burden or a struggle. You don't have to strain yourself to reach the things you want. Just allow yourself to give yourself the best, to honor yourself in all ways, also your body. But that goes hand in hand. The clarity of mind, obviously, this whole dim-brained and everything you get from sugars and all those stuff. So it will make you revitalized and renewed, actually, even in your thoughts. And yeah, but I think you will notice it mostly with the physical, since that was really emphasized in the text there. So this healing, I suppose, will gradually go on for a while, and then a totally new chapter starts. When you need to gather strength. Yeah. And to sort of lay low a little bit, just cuddle with your dragon there, so to speak. Hi, there is one here now. Someone I don't see, so you don't have to run away. So I picked a blessing card. I don't know if this is the same who was here from the beginning, but then probably this is for you. And then someone left again. This is so funny. I think also people check in because they see it's empty. I forgot to write audio, I think. Hey, it's an audio, so that's why it's just gray on the screen. Anyone? Yeah. I don't see who you are. I just see numbers like shifting. So now there is one here aside from me. I don't know if you can see the chat or if you can chat. If you can, or whether or not you can stop me if you can chat. But otherwise, I will pick a blessing for you as well. If you were the first one, maybe you get the same blessing. This was a blessing on your health. And then the number here was 2121. So that's very magical numbers. The time on the video. Maybe that was a message to you. Right, I will pick a card for you then. I thought about doing psychic readings today and tune in. We will see if anyone chat or so. But I have been having quite an intense day, so I don't know. I'll just drink water. Lovely, but intense. So this is a card, a blessing for you. This full moon. Soon. When it pops out. Here is a blessing for you. All right. So this is number 37. That also becomes a 10, so this is something new. Anyways, a blessing for unity where once there was division. And on this card, this is I guess a priestess, I would assume. And also a rabbit, or maybe this is a fluffy bunny. Maybe this is someone who starts to learn magic. She is obviously very magical in herself as well, but she seems to be maybe at the beginning of this journey also. We will see. Wow. Oh, I forgot. I don't used to do this, but I must check. Gosh, what happens? I'm sorry. Wow. All right. So, okay. I was playing on this. What is it called? Like horses. My brother and stepdad is there, checking them now on this down, and I never do that. I've never actually. Yeah, when I've been there previously, but now I just did something. So I had one right now, and they also do. So we need to. There are four left, 4 races. Never mind. I just really don't like it. Almost because I don't think everyone is nice to the horses all the time. So, but they are very beautiful though and everything. But anyways, let's see how it goes with that. I usually never win on those kinds of things. Anyways, reading this for you now. A blessing for unity where once there was division. A blessing to help accept the differences between you so that you inspire conversation and exploration, interest and discovery rather than separation and rejection. Oh, you left, but maybe you listen anyway. May the division between you be left behind as you both begin to build a bridge of light formed from the willingness within your heart to find your way back to a common vision. May the differences be worked through with the highest good of all concerned, the foremost goal. May the differences that remain be ones that bring spice and change and agility to your ways of thinking, and may the bridge that is built between you all be strong and sturdy, lasting through the ages. May the newfound unity recognize that there is not sameness, but a oneness of vision and a weaving together of dissimilar threads to create a glorious picture of paradox and complementary opposites. This is very beautiful. Let the antagonism and focused upon rejection give way to humility, a willingness to listen, and may those who are unquiet and bellicose, I've never heard that word, in their tumblings and threats, be stilled by the knowledge that all will gain when peace is found. So, interesting. I must read that last thing. Let the antagonism and focused upon rejection give way to humility, a willingness to listen, and may those who are unquiet and whatever that word is, in their rumblings, actually I said tumblings, and threats, be stilled by the knowledge that all will gain when peace is found. We will all gain. Or you, whomever you're antagonistic with. May the love that can be born between people find its way through the fear. May the sense that when together more can be achieved than when stubbornly apart melt away the fence and walls that hold us from each other. Let us live and let live, give and take, share and receive, and come to an understanding, and let none of us involved in the bringing together of separate parties set alight that bridge. Instead, let us quietly, surely, and with intentions, matching actions, build a way to reach each other once again. United, so much can be done. We can raise each other up, and as you do, each of you who brings your heart to this task of healing will stand firm upon the solid ground you are now building. Unity is yours, friend. Blessed be. Wow. Very beautiful. So it seemed to be some antagonistic feelings here, or even threats. Yeah. But it's, as it said, the gain is in the unity, even in the opposites. I mean, the opposites can still be there because they can be complementary. The differences can actually add to positives for all involved. So, yeah, we have all our unique piece, let's say, of the puzzle to add. I have to be here for a little bit longer, although there is no one here with us. But this seems to be. This reminds me actually of someone. This woman in the picture, somewhat as if it could be a sister of someone that I know. I will put pictures up on the Facebook page for both these cards that I picked for now. Wow. And I think also when I look into her eyes, well, whatever it is, actually, it's a lot is about perceptions and sometimes projections and suspicion, as rather than some ill intent from anyone. And she have like a sort of a crown on her head with a pink stone of sorts on her third eye. I don't know what that would be, but I still think it's the color of it's also quite bright, shining, sort of. And so I think this is about seeing with love also. Self-love, of course, also. Let's see, what is this anymore? Yeah. So I think this person perceive as if they are criticized or attacked or something. Although I think the suggestion in the cards wouldn't be to unite with someone who would mean harm. So I think that's a misunderstanding. I think the intent that have been perceived negatively have not been meant that way at all. Also, there is green, some lush green thing growing here, like in her hair, you could say, as green as her eyes. And so I think these loving colors. Also, there is a depth of the moon and like a purple sky with stars behind her. She's sort of a priestess and very intuitive, but still she misunderstands certain things. Yeah. Maybe experiences from before make her interpret things as if they are against her, even if they are meant to be helpful or, they come from a good place. So I don't know how this connection. Maybe I need to pull another card for this. For this seems very interesting to me. Another blessing. What this is about. And also this little Harry, or how do you say Harry? No, it's not. But rabbit or whatever. How vigilant they are and listen to every little thing and just run away. Kind of, as I said also beforehand, I said you don't have to run away to someone who came in there. It's like this little rabbit is with these large ears, like listening into everything, and every little rustle in the wind or whatever can make they think someone is out to get them, sort of, or have like, I don't know. So I will pick another card from this blessings card. I will keep this up and another one for this one. How interesting. I just find it really, really interesting. I think this person is hurt. Yeah. Also a bit prideful, if you say. But that comes from a place of misunderstanding also. That they will show that they can't be beaten all that easy or something like that, which is none of the intent from the outside here. She's ready to like answer back, or maybe be quiet back, just to show some kind of point. Yeah. Or like demonstrate it, rather. But the gain will be much more for everyone to find a way back and unite, whomever it is around or about. Or let's see. Another card for that one, because that's made me curious. Right. So here we have a blessing for a mother. All right. Okay. This actually reminded me of a sort of a mother of sorts. Not my mother, but the first card. And this one is a wilder one. Maybe the opposite. I mean, you can be a mother in many ways, or motherly. So this first one, very sensitive, very intuitive, but also wouldn't say, I don't know if easily offended really is the right word, but sensitive, so that things can be blown out of proportion in the interpretation of what other people intend. And the other one, I would assume, is actually more like, does she have horns? But like in a positive celebration of nature way. But she's like she's more like a pagan witch then, in the sense of, or shaman, you could say, out in the woods here. She is a more free nature child, more liberated in many ways, being herself without pretense, while the other one need to have or feels like she needs to have both a guard up, or his, whomever this is, and also have a mask on to the world, like trying to almost be perfect, trying to fit in, I guess, while the other one just enjoys being herself and free and love. Let's say like this, these two, I think this is the one that is more held back as a person, is provoked by this more free one. Yeah, I think so. Also, she had just one on her dress. She have just one. What is it? What do you say? Like a thing on the shoulder. The other one just goes just above her boobs, her breast. And I think all of this, the whole, that things aren't like correct, sort of. And the hair is like not messy, but in all directions and everything, while the other one is fine combed hair and everything. I think that is almost offensive, actually, to the first one here. But I will read the blessing for a mother and see what comes up with that. Right. A blessing for a mother. A blessing for a mother so that she knows and deeply understands the sacred and challenging path she walks, and appreciates that the state and the rights of motherhood evolve just as her child will grow and change in their own true nature or true self. The birth a child To birth a child within, birth a child into the world through the cauldron of the womb, and feed the babe at the breast, and yet need to learn how to let go. That is the test and quest of motherhood, and you are its initiate. And also actually to give birth to our child within and all that. Yeah. Right. Let's see, where was I? Yeah. For within motherhood are great paradoxes and contradictions. To be a mother is to be at once yourself and another. To be a mother is a yearning for the well-being of another, dearest in all the world, yet imperfect and growing and wild and unknowable. How is it that a mother can carry the yearning, the care, the delight, the love, the intimacy, and purity of motherhood? The sheer hard work of it, the feeding and the cleaning of the young, and within all this is the desire to give birth again to the self who you are becoming through this great initiation. To be a mother is to be deeply your own true self and yet selfless. To love another deeply and open up yet another room and another within your heart. To be a mother is to set the world's children and babes, see the world's children and babes as your own. This is to be a shaman, actually. That is being a mother, you could say, to everything and everyone. It is to be primal, prehistoric, and ageless, beyond dogma and preaching. You are the creator of all, and once you were worshipped. Also, this full moon is like the mother, and the new moon is the maiden, and the waning moon is the crown. May you be blessed with your children's well-being. May motherhood ignite in you the flame of healing for any wounds from your own childhood. May the earth mother you and bless you as you walk through the challenges of the way of the mother. May your arms be strong, but not so tight as to not know when to soften and release the tender ones from that fierce protection. May your womb quicken and with healthy babes, and may their delivery into this world be as deep and initiatory as this stepping between the worlds was always meant to be. May you know your value lies beyond that of your fruitfulness and is within the character you've helped to shape and the lessons you taught, also beyond, as I said, being motherly and give freely, unselfishly, out of love. Let's see. Forgive yourself for your imperfections, for mothering is a sacred task that we are all untaught at. We must find our way through feel, sheer instinct, and that mother's love that all desire. And when it comes to the time when you will no longer bear the young, may the young come to you and recognize all that you have done, and in the warmth of their affection and gratitude, may you grow old with joy and as your companion. Blessed be. I'm sorry how I read that one. So, all right. So, there is some envy. This first one, there is some envy in a feeling of this first person. There is a feeling that they should, like, they have so much, and also maybe not, they don't feel the capacity to express it almost. They are more quiet, keep it in, although they have a lot of insights, and so, and also see this actually imperfection in the other one, but still the one who shares it freely and with like embrace and give with just free love. It becomes like a conflict for this first one here, and also not really understanding about what it is. Like that comes with that comes a suspiciousness. How can that be? That someone can be like that? It's like it's impossible. I've heard that many times, that everyone does things just for their own selfish, I don't know, or to like gain power or whatever. And actually, recently, I teach a few things like Reiki, and I will teach about how to see auras and shamanistic, witchy things, all kinds of things, and also in my mediumship readings and everything, it's or shamanic working, it's a teaching situation as well in many ways, and Ayurveda and so on. But I feel that what was I going to say about that? Yeah, there was recently a person who said to me, when I started teaching more consistently with some, that, or like creating together actually, but still some experience and knowledge is I have it, but we still work together. Anyways, yeah, so she said, oh, because you want to build your legacy, sort of. And right then and there I realized how different we think also, because to me that have never been a thought in my mind, because I don't really care about myself in that sense. I'm just that empty vessel in a sense, or that leaf flying by, or let's say, or something. I just don't value myself as a person as much as the things that can be given through me. that's what makes me happy, that I have a lot of riches, like a treasure chest at the least, a lot of things that I want to share because it brings good things to others, and also things that have made me so happy. I feel like, why should I keep them to myself if they also can enrich other people as much as they have done with me? So, and also the potential, yeah, of all that we have as human to develop that many are unaware of, and also obviously there is a lot I'm unaware of as well. There is a growing process going on, but I just realized that how different. I wouldn't even. I don't consider that is totally unimportant. I don't. The me in the equation is like not there. It's not important to me. Although obviously in my life and in what we do in the now is important. But that's not at all my aim. And I think that is kind of the conflict here a little bit. The suspiciousness and well, lack of understanding how whatever that is, whatever the situation is for you. But there is two people here, and the let's say the shamanic person, whomever that is in your life, or it could be a mother in your life, or a mother figure in your life, or a very motherly person. She she's just who she is and gives from that. It's nothing else. And there is no also there is no strings attached, and there is no like deceptive plans in her mind. The only thing she aims for is to protect the ones she loves. Yeah, and she gives her love. She is standing there in the forest with the trees and flowers and everything. She loves all of nature, all of its richness, and all of Mother Nature's children as well, as it seems here. And enjoys the blessings she's given all the time. So that's also why she can give so freely. I think there are people, whatever. Let's see. It says wait 253. I wonder if that is if that is the. We'll see. I will see if they live here or whatever. Yeah, probably. Anyways, some young girl. Anyways, so yeah, she, as I said, this woman is very intuitive, but she's also the first one there. I mean, so in tuned in so many ways, and she knows her sensitivity, and yet it's like her inner child, I would assume, that she feels she can't allow herself to free herself from the, I guess, expectations of whatever experiences have put her in a situation where she feels she need to hold herself back. She doesn't express much, although she has so much within. She doesn't trust that, and also that kind of. And this could be a man as well. It doesn't have to be females, although it is on the images here. But she have this without maybe realizing it fully, this kind of scarcity thinking, that if she gives something, she will not get back, like as if the universe is not freely giving what she needs. And she have a lack of trust, yeah, in the wholeness of things, and she, I don't think she really realized that. She's more like surprised and jealous. She don't understand how come, how can this other person, whoever that is, she feels like a little bit negatively towards. She don't understand how can she be like that. And as I said beforehand, also misunderstanding the intents, which is only good from that side. And they both can learn from each other. Yeah. But the person on the card of the blessing from her mother, she is very, very solid. She will never back down. She's very at the core herself and very, very safe and secure in her place in the universe and in nature, and her connection to all of nature also. She knows she's carried, and she knows her intent. She knows that she won't fake it, and if anyone seek her, she would give things straightforward, although the reactions on the other hand may be not so good. But that's not on her. That's really in the interpretation, or the lack of understanding, yeah. um yeah. Also, I get a feeling like, not like the new age or witchy things, but almost like this very, very highly spiritual person here, the first one still. But it's like, if I connect to the other seemingly more shamanistic, it seems like the first one feel like those high bright energies is like the good thing, and the other one should be less, and still she lack a lot of things, even maybe gifts, but or abilities, but yeah, it's almost like this first one judges the other one, being jealous at the same time. So but they both wish for, they have love. I mean, they're loving. The first one is just, the first one trusts love less. The I mean, in the whole universal sense of love. Yeah, but she's very close and very sensitive and very uh, em- no, maybe not empathic, but they used to say, yeah, empath, they used to say, but that doesn't always mean empathic. Maybe we just fall into all kinds of feelings around us. This is someone who feels strongly, and she's very intimate in that sense. She feels vague ripples, of things. So she's very, very sensitive. Uh, the other one more like looks like Grania in this uh, this children film or whatever. It's like yeah, as I said, a wild child, someone who can be rough and scream high, and and laugh out loud, and is not so much um, she doesn't have all those, she doesn't live in this box of ideas of how to be. I haven't been taught that, I meant to say. The first one is also, I guess this have been developed as an unconscious pattern, Also as a protection, I think, because of the whole sensitivity she has. But also, since it was learned so early in her life, she thinks that's the normal or natural. She doesn't know anything else. She don't remember, or maybe haven't even as a child maybe allowed herself to be that free, and doesn't know that how can that even be. And almost like, there was a friend of mine who, when she was a child, she was embarrassed by Pippi Longstocking, or what do you say in English? Because she had different kinds of socks and behaved like recklessly. And that is almost like these two. Um, as if you can't like do that, you can't be like that, sort of thing. But in a way, maybe this person could benefit very much from allowing herself to just not be so formed into form. Like, there are certain expectations of a spiritual person, or whatever you do, there are certain personal, if you do yoga, or if you are this, or if you're that, you should like have a certain attitude, and like almost show off like yourself. You become almost like a mask, when you don't allow yourself to be more free and express yourself. I mean, like this, if you see yourself from the outside, and adjust your behavior to what would be accepted by those in those groups or whatever, then you don't live. Yeah, it's like these two are like that. The first one lives very much from the outside, from thinking of themselves as what other people see, how they perceive them, while the other one fully lives from the inside, even if she also knows that people disagree or don't see her in a positive way. She really does not care, because she's in tune with herself and with life, nature, and that's much stronger, and that's also much healthier, because you disconnect from yourself very much if you live from the outside in, so to speak. But there can also be a balance. I mean, being aware of others can be a good thing also. But yeah, this first one is curious, want to understand what is this? It's like a different species almost, this other one, and that brings. It's almost also like she does not trust it, because it seems unbelievable that someone can just be from the heart, can just be without other false or hidden agendas, or so on, that the only aim is to just be both a reflection or give healing or truth or whatever good it could be, and that's all, without having to compete or having to like you know as maybe mothers can also compete and so on, but I mean, as in that unselfish way, just wanting to be of help. It's like this first one have a hard time trusting that that exists, even that people can be that way. So therefore, this one wonders what lies behind or whatever. But since this person is very in tune at the same time, I mean, it's a super sensitive soul, hidden very deep though, but it's there. Um, so this person, in some way or another, really feel that also, but it's like a conflict mostly within, actually. But there is also maybe a conflict in the outer world between these people, because of their similar path but different ways of viewing things at the same time, but both at the core really have loving intent. Yeah. Absolutely the first one as well. But it's like this first one holds her love back, holds it in, or he whomever this is, as if that could be negative to let out in some way. So this person doesn't know that it only accumulates, it only gets more if you share that, but with the others in the world. Yeah. Well, I will end this now. There was only us here, so hope someone gets something out of this whenever, if ever you come across this. And for whomever this was, thank you so much. I will photograph these and put them up on the computer today or maybe tomorrow. Well, yeah. Bye for now and many blessings.